Once upon a time, in a world made of cutout, moving islands and glittering seas, there lived a pirate captain named Barbossa. Captain Barbossa had a long, braided beard that reached his knees, and he wore a tricorn hat so large that it almost looked like an umbrella on his head. His best friend was Squiggles, a parrot who could mimic any sound, whether it was the roar of a dragon or the giggle of a baby. One sunny morning, as Captain Barbossa and Squiggles were polishing their wooden ship, the Sea Serpent, a message in a bottle washed ashore. Excited, Barbossa picked it up and unrolled the parchment within. It's a treasure map, he exclaimed with eyes sparkling like the sea. The map showed the way to the glittering isle, a place said to be full of gold doubloons and priceless jewels. But it wasn't just any map, it was enchanted. As soon as Squiggles squawked, "Let's go," the map magically zoomed in on their current location and revealed a red X marking the treasure spot. "To the glittering isle!" Barbossa shouted, and with a swift yank of the anchor, their adventure had begun. Along the way, they faced a school of flying fish that showered them with water, making Squiggles laugh so hard he almost fell off Barbossa's shoulder. Soon after, they sailed under a giant rainbow that sprinkled them with colorful sparkles. But trouble awaited them in the forbidden fog, a thick mist that whispered spooky secrets. As they entered the fog, Squiggles mimicked the sounds, saying, "Turn back. Turn back." But Barbossa, always brave and a bit stubborn, pushed on. Within the fog, they stumbled upon the misty Mirage, a phantom ship captained by the ghostly Pirate Pete. Pirate Pete had an eye patch over his left eye which glowed eerily. He waved an ancient sword made of ghostly light and hollered, "What brings ye here, Barbossa?" "We seek the glittering isle," declared Barbossa, trying to steady himself on the rocking deck. Pete's ghostly smile spread wide as he pointed towards a mysterious star in the sky. "Follow that star, and you'll find your way," he replied, vanishing into the mist. They followed the star until the fog cleared and glittering isle glittered in the distance like a chest of diamonds spilled across the sea. But as they approached, they saw the dreaded Kraken rise from the waters. Its tentacles were like massive tree branches, and its roar was enough to shake the bravest sailor. Squiggles, quick thinking as ever, mimicked the roar of a giant sea monster. Confused, the Kraken assumed another one of its kind was nearby and slithered back into the depths. Finally reaching the shore of Glittering Isle, Barbossa and Squiggles raced to the red X. With trusty shovels in hand, they dug until they hit a hard surface. A golden chest. They pried it open, revealing mountains of treasures more incredible than they had ever imagined. But it wasn't just gold and jewels inside. There was also a magical compass that could lead them to even more adventures. As they sailed away, treasures aboard and hearts filled with excitement, Squiggles mimicked the voice of Pirate Pete whispering, "More adventures await, Captain Barbossa." And so, Barbossa and Squiggles sailed on, ever ready for the next treasure hunt, knowing that the seas were full of surprises and magical tales waiting to be discovered.